Hey guys, how's it going? This is Jeff. Today we're going to talk about jobs in Hawaii. I get this question a lot. People want to know what I do, what jobs are available. So we're just going to go ahead and make a video, really kind of cornering that subject and getting you guys all the information based on my personal experience and based on what the data actually says. So based on my personal experience, service jobs and other jobs in these kind of areas such as landscapers, house cleaners, handyman, teachers. I know teachers are not really a service job, but chauffeurs, people who accommodate the rich. Those are the jobs that are really in demand right now. Also, just career fields. If you work in a career field, I already mentioned teachers, medical, healthcare, tourism. Tourism's the #1 industry in Hawaii. And then construction. Yes, construction is in demand here. If you are a skilled construction worker, there is work for you here. Okay. With that being said, if you're looking to start up a business, I would look at kind of odds and ends work. It could be that kind of serves the wealthy, really. If you're in a wealthy area, such as walking their dogs, watching their kids, cleaning their house, cleaning their yard, they got the money. Being a private driver, just being an assistant. That's one way that you can kind of make a decent wage, because if you can find a wealthy person to cater to. Okay, so now going based off of statistics. So if we look at just the statistics on the island, the jobs that are really in demand are as in availabilities. So basically local jobs that are basically over 1,000 local jobs in any area. So tour guides and escorts, that is a modest paying job that I believe comes with tips, and that's one area you might be able to look into. Reservation and transportation ticket agents, travel clerks, in demand. Pays a little bit more than tour guides, but I don't think you get the tips. Bus drivers, transit intercity, that pays more than those other two, but you don't get tips. Parking lot attendants, doesn't pay very much, but it's in demand. Word processors and typists, in demand. Property and real estate community association managers. So if you have any experience managing properties, if you know how to fix things, and kind of like a handyman, just a property manager, pays really good money, and there's a lot of jobs available for that. Counter attendants, cafeteria, food concession, and coffee shop, highly in demand, whether it be a fruit and smoothie shop, coffee shop. Doesn't pay a lot, but you get tips. Civil engineers, in demand here. High paying job, civil engineers. Firefighters, in demand, fairly decent paying job. Okay, here's one that's way up there in demand. Housekeepers, cleaners, maids, in demand. Highly in demand. Doesn't pay a lot though. Dining room and cafeteria attendants and bartenders. Bartenders, if you're a bartender, Hawaii might just be a spot for you. And tips. And you can make a lot of money in tips here. Dishwashers, yeah, dishwashers. People who work behind the scenes at restaurants, because you got to remember everyone's coming here, So who's working the restaurants? Who's washing the dishes? First line supervisors, service workers, managers, protective service workers. In demand, high paying job. Okay. Here's another one that's super in demand. Security guards. Doesn't make a lot of money, but it pays. I mean, it's highly in demand. Another one that's really in demand, and we talked about this one earlier, secondary teachers. Okay, that's in demand, and it's pretty very high paying. Teachers seem to make some good money here. First line supervisors, transportation and material moving, machine and vehicle operations, pays good, in demand. Social and human service assistants, pays good, and it's in demand. And here we go again with painters, construction, trade, and maintenance, in demand and pays pretty good. Some jobs that are not really too in demand. News broadcasters, which you probably knew. Computer scientists, not really in demand, even though it's a high-paying job. Psychologists and psychologists, post-secondary teachers, pays a lot of money, not too in demand. Real estate brokers, pays a lot of money, not really that in demand. Therapist, pays all right, not in demand. Film and video editors, doesn't pay much and not in demand. Yeah. So that's pretty much the list of what's in demand and not in demand. Highest paying job that I've seen here, the highest paying jobs here are going to be in real estate. Yeah, property and real estate, lodging, engineering, and more real estate, civil engineers. If you got electricians are in demand here, especially solar. So anyways, I just wanted to make this video to give you guys some insight as to some of the jobs that are in demand, not in demand, some career fields to think about if you're looking to be self-employed. If you work on the internet, you got to remember you can do anything from here. There's also a 4% tax. It's called the general excise tax. Any money that is made in Hawaii or from Hawaii business is taxed 4% on top of federal and state tax. All right, everybody. Until next time, aloha.